and Twitch, International Master William Paschall. Guys, we're hosting our weekly classical simul here on lichess, along on Twitch, and this is our flagship event of the week. Normally, my normal feeling is that this is our best weekly event here on the stream. We had a little bit of a fun event earlier, 3 p.m. this afternoon. Streamer battle, but that's very fast blitz chess. Not really my forte. I think maybe next time I'm gonna just sit out and commentate the games the same way that Tranquilizer or Chicha do. I just don't feel like I contribute that much as a player at the time control in 3-0. You know, if we have enough players next week, maybe I'll just sit out and analyze your games as you guys play live. Anyways, ready to get started here. This is our simul. I'm going to open up the... Welcome someone on sound, Astrobate. I'm going to open up the simul. We're hosting a 25 board simultaneous exhibition here on Twitch and obviously on lichess, my favorite and only chess site. So we finished 4th in the streamer battle today. No thanks to me, who was non-existent. Not my time control. Alright guys, I will read this info out in a minute. Host simul. Hopefully everything is in order. Princess Chess, welcome. Good to see you. What's up, Budget Guy? Arsenal fan, someone on sound, Berserker. If you Schieberspieler's here again. How did your simul go, Mr. Schieberspieler? Alright, here's the info for the simul. We'll be starting in about 12 minutes. Sparklehorse / Will Paschall Weekly Classical Simul on Twitch. There's the link. Good luck. Thanks for playing, everyone. Please support the stream if you can make a donation or subscribe. We're talking about it on Twitch, of course. Check out my YouTube as well for replays, original content. The link is in there. Simul rules. No playing bullet in the simul. Do not enter unless you can stay up to 3 hours because this is a long game. And then, of course, the most important rule, no playing the London system ever. Good luck, interesting chess to everyone. I'm going to accept pretty much anyone who's a subscriber to my Twitch stream. In addition, a number of friends who perhaps aren't subscribers but regularly take part in the streams. And then maybe some noobs. Random noobs. Random noobs who ask politely are favored over rude noobs. Cheesy noob is, yeah, he's pretty tough. You're playing a faster time control than I would attempt. Astrobate's in. Billy Bob Thornton. One of my favorite actors. Okay, what do we got? Legion. Legion is not currently a subscriber, but he would be in the Friends of the Stream category. Notch Papa, if anyone got a gift sub, I'm not aware of you being a subscriber, let me know. Alright, synced them up. Again, there's a couple people I'm not sure if you're subscribers, but if you do regularly participate in the stream, I will let you play. Someone on sound. Arsenal fan just subscribed this week. These are kind of flipping all over the place. Cheesy noob. Who else is a subscriber to the stream, guys? I'm not keeping up on my subscribers. Berserker also not technically a subscriber at this time. Who else is out there that wants to join? Someone on sound, you're in. DK Guy. Bang, he's in. DK Guy's always a subscriber. He subscribes just to torment me. Alright. Mad Ramus, Uber Driver, Arsenal. Bogey Knight played last time. I don't remember if he's a subscriber. Bone Atrophy also. Are you a subscriber? Who else is out there? Chat if you're a subscriber so I know. Alright, we've got 9 players. So far now we know how to count the players at least. Who else is a subscriber? Guys, please subscribe. Bone Atrophy got a gift sub. Cool. Alright. Bogey Knight is subscriber. Key also got a gift sub. We had 5 gift subs earlier from Mr. Slow. Caruana plays the Benoni? I didn't know that. I guess he plays a lot of stuff. Alright, Chef Master. Pie Day. Mr. Slow. Guilty of donating 5 gift subs to the stream. Guys, please support the stream if you can. If not a gift sub, just make a small donation. Appreciate it. You can also make a streaming donation, as Someone on Sound often does. He's in the streaming list there several times. Somewhat Sound, $10. You got Somewhat Unsound, gifted $10. That's the end of the list. There's more, but I didn't catch them. Alright, what do we got? Chaos Legion. Jim is a regular and sort of generous supporter of the stream. Pie Day. Chef Master. Some of you guys, I'm not sure if you're subscribers or not. Jim, I'm sure about. Any other gift subs recently that I'm missing? Thanks to all of you who supported my stream this afternoon. Our team, I should say. Our team in the stream. Yeah, Giacchio. Alright. Someone on Sound, please, you got the chat room there. Put the link in the chat room. I take some random players. Ask nicely. When do we start? We'll start soon. We will start soon. Could I please join? God, it's me. Politely asking, but I don't see him in the list. There he is. 1380. Sounds good. You can play. So that's what you got for asking politely. Take Back is here. Not too late. We're gonna get started within the next 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. Yeah, if you ask politely and you're a subscriber, that's like bonus. So this week we have 5 gift donations from Mr. Slow. One from, actually, let's take a look. Chess Smurf. Oops. We've got gift donations, 500 bits from WJ Lou, 500 from Jim, 200 from Agnes Kardewski. I've got 19 players already. It's possible someone get dropped out in the last minute. People will get knocked out in the last minute. Thanks for posting those. Thanks for posting the link there, Someone on Sound. Alright, what do we got for players? 19 players. Who else is a subscriber? Anybody on the list here a subscriber to my Twitch stream I don't recognize? Quam, are you a subscriber? Imre, is Imre a subscriber? Mr. Sohan just celebrated, what? 15 kilogram fat loss over 8 months. Wow. $15 kilograms. That's 100 bits per 5 kilograms. How much does that come down to bit per kilogram? Thank you, man. Mr. So with 300. Taking 3rd place in the donations for the week. Anybody else know who's a subscriber? Am I missing any other subscribers? I'm not sure about, I don't know, Imre is a subscriber or not. I don't know. It's not that easy to check the list of my subscribers. Quam Quam's played before a lot. Morales is here. We've got room for a couple new players. 22. 3 places left. Eat right and exercise. Goodmore says, sorry the system eject me. That's not the first time. That's the second time. So you're doing something to get ejected. Are you on a mobile device? Why are you getting ejected? That's the second time, right? But you're the only one who got ejected. We're just trying to figure out what makes people get ejected from this list. I really don't know. We've got time for 2 more players to join. Anybody else who's a subscriber to my stream that I'm missing? Because I can only afford 25. What about Dark Tactician 2296? Scary. Man, Schieberspieler takes his simul seriously. What is 2296? Provisional? In classical or something? What's 2296 provisional? He's not. I'm looking at someone else. I guess I was looking at someone else. Dark Tactician isn't on the list anymore. Alright, I'm ready to get started. Last 2 players. Nobody drop out. Every week it's like someone falls out at the last minute. We could try to take like 1 extra just in case. 12.95 Razvan from Romania. Guys, my one request is please don't join and then drop out because you're bored and you can't play a 3-hour game. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here signing up for this. I'm ready to get started. 2 minutes till start time. Anybody else a subscriber to my stream? I've got 25 players. I'm not going to do Zen mode. I don't think Astrobate, it's just cost me too much time now and people are just going out of their way to avoid it. I'm going to take a week. We're going to take a week off from Zen mode to see how it goes. Focus on chess here. Alright, I'm starting. We're going to focus on chess. The Zen mode game, it got a little predictable and people started to abuse their privilege of Zen mode by trying to play stuff just to mess with me. Just to mess with me. I don't have a really good system against b3. It's true. I don't have a good system against Morales at all. Against his stuff. The stuff. Alright guys, welcome to the stream. Please support the stream if you can do so. I appreciate it. You guys play in Zen mode. Make sure you know who you're playing. Last week, I just got down to like 40 minutes and time pressure with the Zen mode. That's my main problem. Cheesy noob. Plays a Slav all the time. It's hard to avoid the Slav unless you play e4. Okay, Mr. Slow. Let me guess. Something like a King's Indian? We play the birds opening against Mr. Slow. I never played the birds opening. Master Chef. It's weird now playing you guys without being in Zen mode. Uber driver. Another Slav player? What does Uber driver play? After like 70 games, I still don't really know your opening. I don't think you have a really clear opening repertoire. Uber driver mixes it up a little bit. I never was interested in a Slav. Especially like since the 90s. It became really popular. I'm like anti. I hate being on the bandwagon with everybody else. I like to play my own stuff. Not to be too much of a trendy opening player. I don't like trends, you know, being on the... Everybody else plays the same thing. Mr. Slow. DK guy. I'm white against Launch Papa. Normally that black against the Krabnik. Krabnik style. The Krabnik has his own style. Guys, welcome to the stream. Thanks for playing. Thanks for joining my stream. God. It's God. God to be here. Move 11, you missed the simul. Gonna be late to your funeral, man. What am I gonna do with you? Sleeping late again. No, it's Japanese beer. Asahi. So it's later, kind of American style. I would call it American style lager. Can you see it? Are you documenting this for your survey on beer drinking on Twitch? Alright. What are we doing? We play maybe a D5? Dude, I didn't just do that, right? Was Bogey Knight the one that I played the black side of the Queen's Gambit against last time? Is that possible? Or was this someone else? Cheaper Spiller, do you remember? You said you saw my game where I played the Queen's Gambit too. Do you remember if I played it against the same guy? That would be awkward. The Ars Krapnik, otherwise known as Krapnik. Gotta get Krapnik out of his book early. The Grob, I should play a Grob. No, I don't believe in the Grob. Grobbing good, old boy. It was grobbing good. Jolly grobbing good show. Yesterday my son was playing with Google Translate that has like the British accent. And he was playing around with all these like different phrases and stuff. He built like this huge paragraph where it's like this female British voice. It's like, Donald Trump is a noob. Donald Trump is a fat noob. Donald Trump is a fat noob turtle laying on his back, rolling on the ground. Donald Trump is an obese fat noob turtle on his back. It was kind of funny. I guess you had to be there. Alright, the gym. Gym is live. What if I play D6 here? It's not the same. You haven't played E3 yet. Well, what's wrong with d6? But I mean, what would you call the Google voice? Is that, what kind of accent is that? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Donald Trump is a fat noob. Obese turtle noob. On his back. Is that an Australian sounding Google voice? What would you... I wouldn't really know how to define it. I gotta move faster. Faster! Not in the mood for the Smithmore today. It's a good thing you're white every time, Jim. Seems like you're always white against me lately. It's like a conspiracy. F4 against the Carol Khan, that's weird. Berserker. Obese fat turtle laying on his back. Noob. Alright, I don't play the French. So what are we doing? What am I doing here? Why did I play e6? Seriously, why did I play e6? I don't understand. Yeah, I need more training in British accents. It's better when I'm drunk, Arsenal. I think I can get more in touch with my inner... You know, it's more natural then. My inner Brit. Need more alcohol. Feel truly British. D4, D5, C4. Okay, so Boogie Night. I miss... Boogie Nights. Try the Queen's Gambit accepted. Risky. The Mora Gambit. It's weird not doing the... You guys were bad and you were changing your opening repertoires just to beat me in the Zen mode guessing games. So I got angry. I decided to get rid of it. Bishop f4. The London system is for noobs. Obese turtle noobs. Laying on their black turtle backs. D4, G6, Bishop f4. Even the London system noobs don't usually do this. DK guy is just directly trying to provoke me again. Direct provocation, breaking of the rules. Why are you saying Alex Trebek? Arsenal fan, you don't know who Alex Trebek is? Or is that an answer? What is the most popular game show, actually, in the world? Ooper duper. There's no way that Arsenal doesn't know who Alex Trebek is. Maybe he was just trying to answer the correct way. He answered the question in the correct form. No way, Alex Trebek died? What? It just happened then. Whoa. So oh my god, he had cancer. But there wasn't much talk about it recently. I thought he was in remission or something. That's terrible. Terrible time to have to get cancer treatment during the pandemic too. So many people in the world are like probably not getting their cancer treatments because of COVID-19. Like hospitals here in Hungary, I'm sure are overloaded with patients for other stuff. Even if you're supposed to get radiation or chemotherapy, it's hard to even get your normal treatment. Miralis, what are you doing? Stay away from me. I don't want to play this. The Dutch. Well, at least Alex Trebek could live long enough to see democratic process work. G4. Though he wasn't openly political. Sure, he wasn't a fat noob. I would guess anyone intelligent would appreciate democracy. Try listening to Danish. Dude, they sound like the Swedish Chef. Female Swedish Chef. E4, A6, D4. Why am I hesitating here? Trompowski. Tromp. Okay. Stay flexible. Guys, I try to mix up my openings. I mouse slipped. A6. I forgot. Arsenal. I like to mix in. I like to mix in the occasional St. George now and then. So I played F4, Mr. So played B6. Interesting opening. I have some classical Queen's Gambit declines today. Couple of strong Queen's Gambit declined, solid Queen's Gambit declined opponents. Surprisingly, Berserker transferred to a Sicilian. Now I feel like we had this before. Maybe like D6, D4. I guess I should play Knight F6. That doesn't seem right. E5. D6, D4. Pawn takes, knight takes. It wasn't against you. That was Zerabuk, I think. Zerabuk. Zerabuk. I don't know how you say that. D6, D4. CD, knight takes D4, bishop D7 or something like that. Better for white. Jim is an expert. An expert. Condolences to Alex Trebek. I'm sorry, man. 3 mainline Queen's Gambits. It was hard not to like Alex Trebek. I could have played E5 there. Speaking of E5. E5, knight G8, knight F3. There we go. Why am I hesitating here? What? What is this? This is weird, folks. Knight a5. Not really a good square. Do you go knight b8 here? Looks like a moment for knight b8. Knight b8, knight f3. I mean, I would consider knight e7, but the knight's so tangled up oftentimes. There. Welcome everybody to the stream. Thank you for playing. Those of you who didn't make it in time can join us just to watch and hang out. Move 11. You are late. Astrobate playing the Sicilian. This is a new experience. He's moving away a little bit from the traditional Owen defense. And Uber Driver just played the Marshall. Marshall's called everything, but not this. Everything's called the Marshall except for the Tarrasch. Tarrasch and Marshall. Same generation. We are narrowly relinquished. How would we say? Bad adjective. Whatever. We're narrowly pushed back to 4th place. Very close, though, Mr. Coffee. It was close. I have my personal worst score, and I think next week I'm just going to sit out as a commentator based on my performance this week. It's not my thing. 3-0 is not my thing. It's my team, but it's what the other guys do too. I mean, I'll play if there's not enough players, but if we're close to 20 players, like today I actually didn't contribute anything. You might even say that I was a detriment. I don't know, I felt really tired and brain foggy today. Not enough exercise this past week. Need to go out and go for a long walk or something before the streams. Get the blood flow. Been in the house too much with COVID. Alright, so let's play the classical. Let's just play knight c6. You know, it's easier to play that without thinking. Knight to d2. Hippo. Nicely up and running. That's awesome. Nobody dropped out. Blimey. You missed the simul. You didn't miss it. You're with us as a watcher. But yeah, you can join. You can join Move 11 in the late group. The late show. Okay, e6. Classical. What are you going to try to do? Do you play some Simon Williams nonsense? Thomas Transon shows up and someone play the Dutch. You like the Dutch. We're on the Dutch game. I think I had the same line against... Oh, Uber Driver's playing this? The Hennig Shara Gambit from Uber Driver? I mean, I think from like an active Gambit style player, it would be appropriate, but it's kind of a weird choice for Uber Driver to play the Hennig Shara Gambit. That's not really his style. Princess Chess, you're not in the simul? Oh. It's a good thing because I would have been like guessing your name, like I do every week, like guess the people that are in the simul. Once again, these classical. What do I want to do here? Castles, knight f6. Another f4. I mean, what is it with this? I get this a lot, man. The 4 pawns attack. You're worried. Most of us are relieved. I don't know. Bob hasn't been around as much since the whole election thing started. I think he's deeply upset about the obese turtle losing. He doesn't want to admit it, but he's like a huge Trump supporter. He hides. He's one of those like hiding secret. He would get these little snidey sort of comments in sometimes about my political views. He's basically a hidden Trump voter. Though he pretends, you know, he's more open-minded. Yeah, he would fit the demographic. But I know more about Bob than most people. Not a lot more, but a little. What are we going to do? I'm just speculating. Do you do Bitcoin at all, Uber driver? There's been a major surge recently. What am I supposed to do? Like G6 here? Basically, Jim is transposing to the English opening. You're totally playing the English opening. Fat turtle on his back. You gotta love the Google Translate. Can you change the voice? Does anybody tinker with that? Do you know, can we change the Google Translate voice? Well, I mean, it's not like a real stock market investment or something. Kind of follows the market. Alright. Knight G8. What are we going to do? F4? I don't know, why am I thinking so long here? This is normal. Yeah, but I mean, Arsenal, I don't understand the what is this? Who says this mechanics Carl's? Okay, who the heck is Carl's? And where is the random person at the company that made the Opening Explorer that puts those names in the... It's not called the Mechanics Carl's. It's the floor mechanics system. Bad naming. Noob. I think like whoever like did the names for the Opening Explorer doesn't even know how to play chess. It's just some random like programmer who looked it up on Wikipedia or something. I'd almost guarantee it. Carl's. I don't even know who Carl's was. Knight takes d4. We could transpose to your favorite opening, someone on sound. Someone on sound against the Mora Gambit, that would be funny. If I castle here. But I don't know, I think I'm supposed to play CD, definitely. This would be a funny way to drop a piece. I never thought about that. If you play knight d6 check, takes, bishop takes f5, queen f5, queen a5, queen f5. Imre declined the pawn sack. Okay, so it's a Sozin. Sozin Najdorf. I don't normally play the Najdorf, but I play the Sozin for white, so I feel pretty confident there that I'll know what to do. Yeah, but I mean, not sure about it. My intention was never to play the Mora. Yes, but it is possible. Knight c6, c3, e5. Try something experimental. Legion. Capablanca versus Capablanca. Thanks to everybody for playing. Another Mora Gambit. It's like the London system, basically. It's the E4 version of the London system. Every game on lichess is the same trash. Totally overrated. Sometimes I just wish the promoters of those openings would just stop. They would have an epiphany and realize that they're just dumbing down chess. Okay, so knight f6, knight c3, knight e4, that's fine. c6. Here we are again. No, wait, now I don't need to play rook c1. Right? Bishop d3. Yeah, this is weird. Bishop d3, take, b5. $100 per book? Oh no. What's $100 per book? The like autographed copy of Eric Rosen plays the London. Now we play e3. Maybe they can get like you can get a set. Or maybe Esserman and Eric Rosen could get together and do like a package deal. You can play 2 crummy openings for the price of 1. E4 is stiri. 4. 2. A3 looks like a kind of safe positional way. How to lose your opening advantage in less than 20 moves. Less than 5. That should be the title of my equalize in 5 moves against the London. How to get the advantage with black in 5 moves. Man, c3. Heinrich Chapakaitis would not abide by that. Okay, but it has interesting transpositional ramifications. E3 is like this really annoying sort of quiet move. Can I try to grab a pawn? CD, queen b6. Then there's this like strange knight b3 move. This is almost as bad as the London. It's basically a relative. You're playing the Tory attack, in a sense, without exchanging on f6. Kamsky would love it. But e6 is too passive for black. think I might have had a game similar to this. C3 is like extra passive instead of E3 to play C3. Maybe they can make a 3 opening series like the Stafford Gambit, the Smith-Murray Gambit, and the London system. Create like an entire repertoire or something like that. Three bad openings for the price of one. So God is 1380 and using no time. Handled the opening fairly well. If Bishop G4, there's one of the traps like Bishop G4, H3, Bishop H5, Bishop H7 check, King H7, Knight G5. Does that work? Doesn't work. Of course, Rook E8 is interesting. Rook E8 castles, Bishop G4, Bishop takes, King takes. And better to keep F7 protected. I don't know if I should play this or not. That is really peculiar. H3. Wow. Pavel Blatny. Blatny Pavel. Knight F6, Knight E4. Or do we go... It's basically a... This is basically a stonewall attack for white. It looks like the stonewall attack. On the Knight H6 might justify G4. G4. I don't know. Steinitz. Gunsberg. I don't know about this move order. I hope it is sound. Kwam may have played this with me previously. It's funny that you mention that, Arsenal. For the first time ever, it's really weird. You know, I don't really like Facebook that much, but I use it. This is an unusual move by Uber Driver, by the way. I have seen it. Played at the BU Open against me. But what I was getting to was, for the first time ever, Michael Bassman was on my Facebook suggested friends yesterday. I've never met him in real life. Never. And even seen him. But it's just weird how someone, you know, who's been around forever would never have been suggested on my Facebook at all, ever, for like 5 years, until suddenly yesterday. What you know, what secret thing determined that, tracking software determined that Michael Bassman would be on my radar on Facebook suddenly. It's been good, though. The whole presidential election has been a good way for me to kind of purge my Facebook friends. Bishop E3. Purging. Yeah, maybe the Google Translate doing the British accent. That's funny. But I don't know the story about Bassman that much. You know, he was like an average strength IM who played weird openings. But he was sort of out of chess. I mean, as long as my chess career spans, he wasn't really an active player. since the 90s. He was relatively inactive. Maybe not completely inactive, but he was never an active player. Since as long as I can remember. Since the mid-90s. So he must do something else. He's like pensioner. He's old enough to be a pensioner now. But he wasn't before, and he wasn't ever active in my chess career. Before I started playing, or in my early days, maybe. So Bogey Knight plays g3 against the Queen's Gambit accepted. That's unusual. Wow. Is it a bad move order for white? Big fat noob. Bishop e2. Bishop e3. Ashby, what are you doing here? Knight c6, d4, and you don't take on d4? You played b6? Bad Benoni. Very bad Benoni. Bad baloney. So this guy's a 1380. He's trying to like kill me with this. What the heck? I don't know. I'm normally more cautious against higher rated players. Sometimes people just try to kill me. So, what is a super driver? The secret opening preparation? This obscure gambit line? Where did that come from? Totally not your style. Mirales. Bishop e4, knight e2. Bishop c5. It's a little weird. What are my options here for defending e5? Pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, knight b4 doesn't work. No, it does work. We completely give up the center. But I have a problem here. I have a lot of problems. d6, d5. I've recommended playing this way with white. No one ever listens to me. d6, d5, knight e7. Queen f6. Logical, of course. Just kidding. Just kidding, folks. Cheesy noob, what is that? Wait, it's a scotch? This is a scotch. Just dawning on me. Yeah, it looks bad, Astrobate. What are you doing? Oh, this is Mr. Slow. You're both playing similar Bononis. Aliekin versus Capablanca. We'll try this. $13.80. Maybe bishop f6 first. Bishop h7, king h7, knight g5 check. Bishop g5, that's the question. Please don't play like a master with that rating. Bishop f6. He hasn't used any time yet. Hopefully he's just a wildly aggressive player. Bishop f6, bishop h7, king h7, knight g5 check. Bishop g5. Pawn takes check. I don't know. Yeah, but if you're 1300, you need to like use a few seconds to think. Normally, I would think. I was hoping that Bonatrophy doesn't know this kind of rare line. Not sure I'm going to be so fortunate. Really weird opening there. Queen a5. Okay, Leo has a tendency to play too fast, and I've mentioned it many times. One of the main things in my list of things to do is please don't play bullet chess in the simul. It makes it hard for me to play all these games thoughtfully. Okay, rook e1, rook e8. What else can I do? It's very strange the way that DK Guy's playing the London without playing h3. Nobody does that. Nobody omits h3. Very, very strange. That's like the London player's favorite move under normal circumstances. It's how we know that DK Guy is not a real London system player, he's just a fake wannabe London system player. Well, I still have coffee left. Too late to be drinking coffee here. Doctors say you shouldn't drink coffee after 3. Alright, Astrobate. B3. Oh my god, knight B3. What am I to make of this? Weird. It's supposed to be coffee, then beer. That's the way it's supposed to work, but I don't have a lot of time to sort it out. Coffee first, and then the beer later. But things get kind of murky. Book. We're still in Someone on Sound Theory. Theory time. Ludlud with the theoretical knowledge. I guess A3. Speaking of A3. Following my latest chess lecture video. So what does it do if I play bishop e5 check? I'm playing fast. I just played fast like for the first time. In the whole like simul. I played a couple moves fast. I've been actually really slow. The only reason I'm faster is because I did away with Zen mode, guessing people's names. I'm actually not playing faster. I'm kind of worried I'm going to get in time pressure. I should be a lot faster without the Zen mode, Antonio. Lagging me and making me too slow. That's why I did so bad in the last simul. It should be much better now instead of worse. That's why I did away with Zen mode. I'm trying to eliminate that. BU Open. I played like an 1800 years ago. It's possible the Uber driver played this once before against me long ago. I can't remember. The standard position there, whatever that is. Terrible, horrible, Benoni. Two of them, they're like cousin games. Now bishop g5. You see, your real Tory tendencies are coming out, DK guy. Truly a Tory attack player. Knight what? Knight what? I can play queen d2, whatever that's worth. Kind of interesting idea. Black's committed to taking with the king on e7. That's pretty crazy, actually. Pretty crazy. Let's see. Queen d2. Being a little bit fancy there. Fancy play syndrome. Okay, this guy is 1380. But he's 1833 bullet, 1600 blitz. He's like 1400, so he's consistently... I don't know, I mean, he's 1423 in chess 960, which would make you 1600. He just doesn't have enough classical games, so his real strength is more like 1600. But he's playing like an absolute maniac here with h4, queen d2. I mean, I've got to watch this piece sacrifice. Bishop f6 is nice. Nice. That's a nice. But I don't know. It's also a target. I'm going to play it safe. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, the Hebrew reference I see all the time about Benoni. OB1 Benoni. Rook FC1. It's good to see Mr. Slow said that he's trying to take the games more seriously and use his time because he's very much in the minority. It doesn't seem like very many of you guys really use your time to try to find the best moves. I'm at handicap. I don't have a choice. I move instantly because I have to make all my moves that fast. But I see DK Guy, for example, here, he's played 12 moves. Just for example, you know, he could use a little bit more time. But we're inherently lazy, you know? Just because I have to move instantly, you guys should use your max time that you can use to play the best moves. So how do I get out of this pin? Anyway, a6 I think is a good move. Pide's playing really weirdly. Really, really weird. Right. Was it Takeback who played this variation with me last time? Or was that someone else? Why does knight f6 seem weird to me? I don't know. I mean, I think truthfully, Thomas Reinson, it's like equal. But I also kind of like black. Although I believe it should be objectively equal. Talking about that London. Okay, so what's this? Bishop f6. Keep our pawns together. There was a game a couple years ago where someone actually played this with black. Someone pretty good. I'm pretty sure. I have no recollection of who it was and where. This is just like standard stuff talked about. Delayed Alapin versus I think playing knight c6 sort of sucks. I had a game with Chernyshov, very similar position here. What did I play? Knight d8 against Chernyshov. Maybe the same exact position. I imagine knight b8 is more standard. And knight d4 I've had with different people, similar games. I think this might equalize at best. Knight b8 is probably theory. That's direct. The direct approach. Alright, noob. Bonastrophe's like following the line. Though I have doubts about how good this really is for white. I think it might be better to play it another way. So KS Legion following the Capablanca 1927 World Championship match. That's pretty good. Knowledge. Caruana Vacher Lagrave 2013. Quam, someone else played that against me. Odd. I have a lot of recollections of same things. Was it you? It was you then. So we had the exact same game against Quam, I guess. Asterbate just did f5. That's seriously dangerous. The bishop e3, strange move. Bit of a strange move. If knight g4, what do? You can push d5. If knight d5, you can't. Weird. I don't know. Boogie night. Boogie nights. Bishop g4, knight e5. I mean, e6 has got to be pretty solid. Blocks my bishop in. This is not feeling like a 1300, as I said earlier. Not too many people are 1300 are this fearless. Now knight h5. That might be a good move. I can let him take, perhaps. Alright, I gotta move. We're in a very uncomfortable seating position. 42 viewers, thanks for joining us, guys. Don't forget to support the stream if you can. It would be great if more people could help support the stream so I continue to do this. During these difficult COVID times, just subscribing, it was really helpful, guys. If you can do that. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. We appreciate your donorosity. So Arsenal fan doesn't recapture the pawn. Instead, plays like a positional move. So what do? d6. Gonna need to develop my bishop at some point. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, I met you. The God game looks non-dangerous. G6, D6, D5. Really need to play D6 at some point. Soon. I need to develop my pieces. Seriously, like playing Bobby Fischer there. Arsenal. Very Fischer-like. But that's where he's really at his best. The white side of the Royal Paz. So what happens if I play e5? Take, queen takes queen, rook takes queen. Knight h5 or something? Or d5. d5 is not a big deal. But e5. If I could just take with the other rook, I'd be really happy with my position. There are like weird variations with CD, ED, queen takes f5 and discoveries, but in this position, not sure that works. You can still take back with the c pawn here, reaching a really strange exchange Slav. His entire plan is to move here. The b7 pawn is weak. If I play queen b3, what does black do? Like queen b6? How do you guys like Panda's new pose? Posing Panda, potentially paralyzing, postulating for opponents. He looks like part of a blow up New Year's Day parade is what I'm trying to say. I can't talk. I don't know what to do anymore. CD, CD. C takes D, C takes D, and he can still get his knight to C6. That's annoying. What if I were to exchange? Yeah, he's got good moves there. Weird. I've never seen anything quite like this before. Interesting. I don't know what to do. I literally don't have a clue. Okay. H3. H3. We gotta play a little bit faster. Bishop c6. Takes, pawn takes. Pawn to takes. No. No exchanges. d5, theoretical novelty. Dangerous. I rewatched something funny yesterday. Let's see. Made me laugh. What am I doing? Forgetting my lines. Knight bd7, queen c4, knight b6. That's what it is. Trinch, I don't remember this now. But that's right. Astrobate's playing the Gingy Indian. DK guy is like off doing housework or something. He's just like, oh, alright. I'll just play the standard, whatever. No need to think. Don't give away your dragoon. Mirades. Bishop e3, it looks like it's either bad or like something Magnus Carlsen played. Whenever I do something like that, I get a bad position. And then like someone comes up to me like, why did you put your bishop on e3? But it's not that clear. Maybe it's a good move. Now what happens on knight g4? Now it's a different story. Okay, it's development, it's time. Looks like a game I saw in the World Junior a couple years ago. One Iranian guy with white played. Strange. Very similar. So maybe I'm making a mistake there if I leave the center. Jeez, b4. So what do we know about Ludlud? It's all over the map here. Unpredictable. Yeah, I was looking at 95. It's unclear, but I'm using too much time, as usual. Knight h5 makes sense, does it not? On the other side. So what's up? King g8. Serious. Serious. Knight c4. Truly Fischer-esque. Unbelievable. Perfect positional play. I have to develop my pieces somehow. Wait, maybe this? Impulsive idea. I'm sorry, e6. I have d5. b6, that's good to see. I was afraid of the boring queen b6. It's usually what you would see. Boringdom. Whatever. What? That's crazy. Takes, rook takes. Knight c6. Queen takes d5. Where do I put my bishop? Bishop h4, g5, bishop g3, knight h5. He can't do that. I mean, he can if he wants to. I remember the Shabalov Lapshin game where Lapshin was white in the US Championship I played in. Alex is one of the other people that played this line that I can think of. But I mean, he was probably trained by like Bagirov to play the Alyakin's defense. Now we have some sort of p-sack on d5. I'll eat my shirt if I don't have a killer sacrifice here. I mean, you're just begging for death. How is this not some kind of sack? I can't believe it. Development. Aspirate, you resigned? Already? Already? I don't know if this is a good plan or not. That was my dad's favorite old school saying. Most people say eat your hat or something, but I think that's more popular than eating shirts. Donald Trump eats his hat. Those are the ugliest hats, by the way. Doesn't anybody ever tell him that? Like, those MAGA hats, the white one, how bad that looks? Just awful. Alright, here we go. Into Magnus Carlsen land. DK guy is mowing the lawn. Let me understand this, please. My knight is hanging, right? Yeah, this is known trap. I guess. B5. What? Legion, you're supposed to play E5. Maybe I got the position wrong. Damn. I think I got the position wrong. I got the position wrong? What could White's move have been? No, that's impossible. I thought that Paschall played e5 here in the game. Now what do I do? b4. b4, bishop d3, I'm not sure. Oh, this move. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Some kind of trickiness. I can put my king on e2. I mean, bishop e5, pawn takes, knight takes. Bishop b4, check, king e2. That's pretty dangerous, but what other options do I have now? cd5, knight e5. I mean, yeah. This has to be right. We've got knight takes, d5 at the end. Long sequence of tactics. Uber driver following the recommendation. That's a lot of knowledge. The super boring Reti. Or the Catalan. Let's try a Catalan. He's low on time. I don't know why Notch Papa used all that time. Maybe before. And yeah, like black is supposed to win a piece around here. Who's teaching these people to play the Mora Gambit? Sorry, stupid question. Always blame someone on sound. CD5. Lots of good moves there. CD5, B4, bishop B5 check, bishop D7. I was wondering about that. Takes, pawn takes. Some crazy variations. If I don't take on D5, I have problems. Knight takes. Okay, I have bishop C3. Knight takes B5, bishop B4 check, bishop C3. This doesn't seem right, but alright, it's playable. Queen to B6, trying to castle queen's side. I was hoping to castle queen's side. Still seems like the queen is misplaced there. Hey, Padron Antoni, what's up? Queen E1. Yeah, this is theory, but it's not good theory. Was A3 wrong? You're supposed to play E5. So A3 is bad. I analyzed this long ago. You know, it's like bad in all variations. But it's easy to get confused. Wow, B5. What? What's going on over there with B5? That's kind of nuts. All right. Queen h5, classic. I guess I should start trying to make some progress in the center here. Like e4. The stone wall again. Schieberspieler. Schieberspieler versus Schieberspieler. Knight takes c6, knight takes c6, knight takes d5. That's not enough. I mean, knight takes c6 is good enough. Knight takes c6 and queen takes. Check. That's good enough. Or we can play knight takes d5, pawn takes, queen takes, check. It's particularly painful. As I said earlier, particularly painful. Piece sacrifice, the PPP. So Bonatrophy played queen d4, that's wrong. You're supposed to play queen b5 check. Black should be okay. Black is okay. And then the craziness continues. Another sack on d5, please. Not here. Not today. The d5 pawn is your friend. Attack on the white squares. I don't know. Wow, so f7. Play like the Spieler variation. I don't know about knight on bd2. That seems kind of passive. Now he's changing his mind. Castling kingside. Why hasn't Arsenal fan moved in like a long time? c6, the classic break on the queen side. Though I don't know, maybe it's more natural to play a knight move. Play for f5. Difficult to achieve f5 here. What's he doing after like knight h5? Not sure. Masturbate, I thought I made my move. Wow, rook d1. Wait, I don't understand. b4? Can you do that? Rook c8, pawn takes c5, then knight d5. Must control center. Center. Must control. What do I do? Queen d3? I have to get my rook to d1. Bishop c2, knight c4. That's just not happening. e5's nothing. Is it? e5, pawn e5, knight e5. We have pretty good IQP there. So if e5, knight takes b3, e5, bishop takes f3, queen f3. All right, let's go for it. I'm not sure about this. This is a really weird position too, here. I guess white wants to play c4. It's bizarre how white's conducted this game. I don't know, Paide seems normally like a very correct style player, so I don't know what this is about. It's almost like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing going on here. I see, so you go c3, my knight goes d3. Knight go boom boom. Knight get trapped in middle of position. This is bizarre. Queen a5. We'll have knight b3 again. I have queen a6, check the white squares. Arsenal. Help yourself. Guess I might as well exchange this. What's happening in this position? Bishop takes c5. A lot of weird positions today. Knight b5 is a double attack. He just castles. Might as well just play a3, I guess. Losing my voice. Closing the center. Rent to center. Man, we got out of there. Get me out of here. So what happened? Queen b4? Wait, what? Bishop g5 was the last move. Isn't this like a known position? How's my center doing? Knight f6? I don't really see another choice. Okay, white just played knight g5, the maniac. Looks like engine style opponent. That's scary. It's either an engine or a really strong 1300. I'm just gonna resign this. Not interested. Not interested in playing your computer. Okay, e5. I hope you have fun playing your computer against titled players. Okay, so you take on c3, he takes on f6, we just take back. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, I'm like 95.3. but I'm not interested. There's a small chance I'm false positive there, but if it is, then I, tip my hat to you. On the 5% chance that's not a computer, I tip my hat to that guy. But that's a computer. Not even like attempting to hide it. Queen h4. Wow, not a traditional developing move. Really. It's a scary looking move. It doesn't seem correct, but what am I going to do? I have to do something. Queen g4 trading queens gets my knight trapped. Actually not. Not really. Queen takes knight takes, but it looks lame. I don't like his queen around my king there. But I guess I'm being paranoid. Alright, we're down under 40 minutes. So time becomes mega important now. Knight d1. Morales is actually on the defensive here with white, which is a refreshing change of pace. I guess we'll just castle. Rook takes c3. Yeah, this position looks a little bit dubious. Schieberspieler versus Schieberspieler in the Catalan. And now we have this problem with the A pawn. I mean, that move has been anticipated since before I was born. Knight b8, knight a5, bishop c8. It looks like Fischer Wade. That's a different line. Famous game. Bobby versus RG Wade. He was a good friend of Jonathan Spielman. Knight d8, my knight will never get back in the game if I go there. Probably never. Here at least there's a small chance. Probably. Bishop d4. Cheesy Noob's getting scary. Scarier. This knight sucks on e7 temporarily. My other options, though, b8 again. Instant replay, but maybe I should consider it. 97 e4. Yeah, 97's right. Force him to play e4, I guess. Where's my knight going? Choices. This is always reminding me of the dragon. Pawn takes. The dynamic or the static? Take back. What happened to playing the English? Where did your English go? Uh-oh. I keep getting the Astrobate game mixed up with the Mr. Slowhand game. There's something here with like Queen A5. But what is this? AB, Rook takes, Queen takes, Bishop takes, B5. Is it really? I don't know. I was winning the game, I resign. Yeah, that's my paranoia. Winning. Wait, winning? I thought you said 0.1. You guys are reporting all kinds of different information. This is worse than watching election night. Conflicting details. Oh man. Summon and Sound has tricks again. I think we've got to change our plan. Knight takes e5, knight takes b3, queen b3, queen d4. He's got it all worked out. I have knight g6 at the end there. It's not really convincing. I could just take with the pawn. It really doesn't look bad. That was not my original plan at all. Yes, I've been known to resign winning positions before. But I just, yeah, I mean, I'm paranoid. I don't expect a 1300 to play like that. As was pointed out. And I thought I was saving myself time and suffering. Time off for suffering. Uber driver. Regurgitating that game I've seen before. Not that long ago. So we want a piece here. I don't know which way to take. Yes. Guess. Guessing. Guessing the right move. I often resign winning or drawing positions. You coached your chess team. Oh, you're from Cambridge, French and Latin. I was still in college. Possibly I hadn't graduated yet. That's interesting. Wow. Avon Skill Street. Long time no see. Good memory. Wow. All right, we've got the gym. Draw. I let you know when it's draw. Now I'm gonna tilt because I misevaluated that game that I thought was a computer. All right. Sometimes you're right and sometimes you're wrong. We're getting low on time. A4 from DK Guy. No fear. It's a little bit like that game I had with Schieberspieler a while back. Knight C5. Bishop F1, F5. I mean, that looks kind of fun. He's like taunting me. Post toward the end of the simul. Yeah, the end of the simul, I'll read it. I'm pretty busy now, losing on time. Yeah, we had a good chess team at the Cambridge High School where I was coaching. They were fun. Good kids. I never did that much school coaching. Bughouse. Bughouse days. CD, knight takes, knight g4. This guy is pretty interesting. I feel like I'm giving up the tension there. Wait. Please wait. Has to be something here. Mr. Coffee is a great mod. Claiming. I was robbed. I tell you. Robbed. It was rigged. Resigned the wrong game. Obviously. Leo got faster than ever. And he also got stronger. He's used no time for the whole game now. He's 2098 in correspondence and 1400 in rapid. Okay. Strange that he's playing correspondence. Plays every game like it's bullet. That would be very fast correspondence. Extremely fast correspondence. D6. D6 kind of wrecks the plan. I'm going to play on the safe side. The C file. I love trading queens against someone on sound. There's nothing he hates more than a good trade of queens. But it has led me astray in other games. Honestly. Wow, bishop takes d4 was unexpected. We're trading queens like Bugs Bunny, I'm talking, I don't know. Trading queens everywhere here. This looks like a wicked attack for black, but I think I need to be patient. You get more development. We're just like better positionally. Yes, you had that. Lunch Puffa. I can't pronounce anything. He is tough. Yeah, Uber driver. The Rock. Dwayne The Rock. Uber driver. He learned everything he knows from Earl Dixon. This is sort of disappointing. Really tough struggle in this closed position. Ugh. I only have one idea. Take back. That's kind of a macho move, isn't it? A3. Just kidding. Alright. What are we going to do? We got to go. Go with the flow. Who's going to attack first? He's going to play bishop h6. Got to get in there. This feels weird to play bishop f6. I declined a draw there. Try to play for a win. Another strange position, queen e2. Very strong move. I'm unable to make progress here. Shouldn't have resigned that first game. That was a mistake. Sometimes we make mistakes. I've seen enough, someone on sound. That's all I can say. There is a limit. There is a limit. Try to be politically correct. Do the right thing. Queen e3. The knight to e3 perhaps. But Cheesy Noob's going to be tough. Arsenal, like, you ran and put it on the engine just to troll me, or what? Or you're just saying that? Do you think that 1600s play like that? Seriously? Check out the guy's results against me and other people. It's not just me. Look at his other simul results. I've done my research. It's bizarre. Yeah, he likes winning every single simul game or drawing he plays against. He's undefeated against masters and simuls in like 20 games or something. That's believable. It would be like one thing if you were like 2200. I just didn't think I would withstand the coming moves. Of course I saw rook a7. But with the initiative that white has there, even if I can hang on with computer-like moves, eventually I'm going to make a mistake and lose. You know, that's my judgment on that. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. If they're going to go to the, you know, if they're going to subscribe to my stream, you would think they would be correct about it. This is a tricky position. I did miss rook a7. I mean, I saw that I have that, but I figured it would be just a matter of time. Very surprising move. Wow. That's powerful. I overestimated my position here against Jim. I thought I was doing better, but it's looking really shaky. Things look kind of shaky here. I don't like this. It's like the center is falling apart. I mean, that position is considered refuted for black. I mean, I don't want to go into it. What happened here against synced him up? He retreated his queen back. I thought he was going to play bishop b4. Can you play that? I guess it's not so good. I guess my position was better than I thought. This worked out. Wrong rook. The wrong rook award. Someone on sound. Playing for the initiative. Damn. Look at someone on sound's pieces. All of them. Just maximum activity. What if I play e6? Knight b3. It sucks. I could play bishop c2. Counterintuitive. Alright, maybe I need to just like bear down a little. I don't like knight f4 either. I don't like this position. It's creeping me out. No, it's like bishop c2. I don't think he'll sack the exchange, but he could. He has all sorts of active plans. I'm getting way too low on time. It doesn't feel like I'm up a pawn. Yeah, I mean, if you play a master in simuls, you should lose most of the games if you're like 1600. You don't like draw every game and win some. That's clearly not possible. It doesn't take long to figure it out. Jim's got an advantage in the center there. Looks very dangerous. Here I've got to watch out for knight a4. My dark square bishop is pretty good. Morales is tough. As always. So what's now? Knight d1. He's flailing for a plan, but I'm having a hard time too. Ow. What is my plan? A5 here? A5, B5, B4? How do I avoid the exchange of bishops? Easy. Okay, last time Master Chef got me on the clock, Keeping it complicated. I don't know. Not sure this is a good move. Really complicated games. Jim like overwhelming me centrally. What if I take on f4? The heck is going on here? Oh, you just simply go rook f4. Damn. This looks nasty. I might be done. What the heck do I do? Bishop g6? Really not confident today. I mean, Anish Giri gets a bad rap, man. It's just not right. Gets a very, very bad rap. That should be old news by now. Knight b5. You wouldn't do something like that, would you? All the good players make a lot of draws sometimes. That's the nature of the beast. When you're playing people that good, they're just like almost impossible to beat them. You're playing people that almost never lose. I mean, how are you supposed to beat them? Think about it for a minute. When, you know, Grishuk plays against whoever, Queen c3. I put my wrong rook on d1. Stupid. Alright, we've got good. What would Schieberspieler do? That's my sort of running joke here. Yeah, I mean, enough is enough of this. Leo's gotten ridiculously stronger. Now I'm in trouble, really? 95, f4? No. Really? Can't do that. The master of draws. Uber driver. Our attack should be very strong in this position. Bishop d1 was just played. But Lulu's just losing. 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 You're losing. Sorry. Is it losing though? It seems like I'm going in the wrong direction if I do that. Big time. Let's not be materialistic. I'm talking like Albert Einstein now. Bishop a4. Pin it and win it. Pini you winnie. Leo has used the least time of anybody. It's very much pissing me off. Wow. It's easy. Chess is easy. And then you die. Course an endgame against Uber Driver. Wow, e4 now. We had that really long game against Bogey Knight last time. This is a tough game. Should be good. What am I supposed to do? Castle e5. I don't want to allow e5. g6, e5. e5 is a problem. Good gracious. Can't believe it. Maybe h5. And you go with a fishing pole here. I just don't castle. It's maniacal and wrong. Maniacal and wrong. Let's do it. Great positional play by Cheesy Noob today. Threatening the fork. Just blundered a pawn. Knight f4. Of course. Perfectly safe situation. Alright, seriously? I don't know. The plan has been rescinded. I have to play f5. I can play g5. But I need to play f5. Robert J. Arsenal. e5 anyway. He's like, I just do it anyway. Doesn't even care. Something strange about White's position here. I need a way in. The instant response. Rook e3. Now he's threatening a one-move trick. It's really irritating. Cheesy, why don't you just play... Do you play the Kalashnikov by any chance? You didn't have knight takes e2 check? Winning a pawn there? You had knight takes e2, knight takes e2, bishop takes e4. Should have seen that. Oh man, this could be dangerous too. Very active, active play for black here. Morales just can't help himself. He has to be aggressive, no matter what. Alright, bishop d3. Where are you going, my man? The tension. Uh-oh. Okay, rook f1 stopping me from playing king d7 or discouraging king d7. I have knight takes c3. After knight takes c3, how does black break through? Or rook c8. Missed this, of course. Damn. Fastest player. Someone that's on is pretty fast. Bishop d6, defending. Do you have a tactic? Yeah, I mean, everything is like crazy. Driving me crazy. Whoa. DK guy just played g4. Kingside capitulation. His kingside is really shaky after this. The f4 square. Maybe it's not over. It looks good for me. Here, that knight on f4 is pretty strong. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Knight d1 can happen. This is crazy. Mr. Slow doesn't look good. Arsenal's coming under. The same attack on all my boards with the knight f4. It looks like is in play. A lot of vultures. Vulturism. How about queen a5? Dropping a pawn. Bishop c5. Queen a4. Sorry, knight a4. Bishop a4, queen a4. I don't like that. So what's the point here? Queen a5? And queen a5 is sort of stupid. What about h4? Man, this is ridiculous. Yes. Arcticum. Welcome. The score. The score is too low. How does that work? Stay away from my king. That's all I know. Queen g6. Okay. That's fine. Nice knight you've got there. That's why I hate the Kalashnikov. I'll just have to play f3 at some point. Even that's not that good. Knight on h5. I guess I can play f4, maybe. Alright, so he's just going to go with the bishop d6. I understand. It's a problem. We can live with it. I don't know what else to do, honestly. What happened? Bishop e4 missed it. Must move queen. Yeah, I don't know. My knight in f4 is pretty strong, but his bishop is a good defensive piece. Not really sure what I should do here. Very tense position. Lots of similar games. My head hurts and I'm running out of time. I really don't know what I should do. He's like defending everything. Wait a minute. Let's do the diagonal. Just too low on time. Knight h6. Check. Yep. Now how do I deal with this? Knight e3. That's a bit of a problem. h5, rook f1. That's too many rooks. What about my g rook? That's the issue here. The real issue. Jim has a one-track mind. Damn, dude. So many complicated positions. So little time. Whoa. Queen e4. Attacking my pawn. Redistricting. He defended his pawn and attacked my pawn. There. No idea what to make of this. What am I doing? My God. It's a genius. What the heck am I supposed to do? There's an answer for everything. Bishop c6, knight c6, rook c6. I don't know. Doesn't look safe. It's like losing. What? I'm dropping that pawn? No. b4. That was his big plan. It's a steep price to pay for that. Wow, another defense. Bishop c2. These are deep moves. Jeez. Not sure about this either. Very messy position. That's not right. What? Bishop d3? So many people have so much time. Scary. Bishop f8. Wow. Of course. Bishop f8. This drops a piece. Like every move I can make drops a piece. That's impossible. What? Right. Not enough time. Wow. Knight G7. Standard. Fianchetto. Standard Fianchetto. Did I just drop a queen? Not yet. Wow. Bishop D2. Amazing defense. Eight minutes left. Driver, the master of draws. Draw master. 3,000. This guy. It's not happening anymore. I keep forgetting. It's just not happening anymore. Similar to playing someone on sound. Chef Master. In a sense. The goal doesn't seem to be to play the best possible chess. It's like be the most confusing you can be. To play for a win, practically. Even if it requires playing bad moves on purpose. Or second best moves, let's say. I just try to play the best moves I can find. I take back it's a draw. He just wants a draw. Very safe. And what I'm going to do. Now this is a problem. I should never lose here. But I'm a little concerned about the endgame. G6, G5. Bob's back, the campaign's over. Just in time. Wait, what? I'm ignoring Bob. For now. This guy's crazy. How strong he got. I don't mean he's crazy, but it's crazy how good he is now. He used to just like play completely different. Rook takes. Damn, rook takes rook. Wait, check. Rook E1. Bishop takes. Groveling for a draw. Speaking of groveling for draws. Interesting endgame. Whoa. Queen F4, the latest move here. What the heck is going on? The heck is going on? What 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 What? This is quite a performance. I never have a threat. Like the whole game. Too many games left. I must be lost against Cheesy Noob. I won't be the first player this week. What a level. This is confusing me. Too much. That's enough. This is like, are you kidding me? Also, kind of, are you kidding me-esque. What? Knight c4? Wow. Wow again. Wow. What? Alright. This guy's play is ridiculous. I'm just lost here, right? Maybe not. Reminds me of someone else. That game, actually. And Jim is scary. Why does everybody have so much time? It's crazy. Like, none of you guys ever need to use any time? You're supposed to have, like, far less than me. Yet none of you need it. It's kind of nuts. It's pretty nutty. The time leads are just unbelievable. Whoa. D5 must be played. Clearly. Bob, thanks for the gift. Gifty. Where? Another surprising threat? It's just like one threat after another. Wow. Pretty crazy, man. How about a piece, another piece in the game? Like, DK guy has 7 minutes more than me? He has no things to worry about, ever? It's ridiculous. The last time I endured that, seriously. I've said this before. What? How can everyone have so much more time, dude? That's crazy. You guys should have problems with time. Have like endless time. It should be harder for you guys. Yeah, strong simul. Guess so. What? Color is my... What? Where do these moves even come from? Wow, dude. Hearing really strange sounds outside. Knight takes, king takes? Wow. What? What? You have that move? Are you serious? He has 3 minutes left? He's just gonna flag me? Wow. Oh my god. This is the last time. Yeah, pretty strong simul, I guess so. What? But like the group flagging is unbelievable. Did I drop a piece? I don't understand the group flagging. How everybody's flagging me without running any one single player having problems with the clock. It's unbelievable. How is that even possible? That guy's out of my simuls permanently. There's no way you can do that. You have a defense there? Are you kidding me? No way. Synced him up defends with no problem. I just blundered my queen. How can that guy have 20 minutes left? Like, what the fuck? If he was like a weak player or something, it would be believable. That's crazy. How can he have 20 minutes left? Man, so many people have so ridiculous amounts of time. How is that even possible? Like, everybody's a grandmaster who can move instantly for some reason. What? What? Are you serious? With this game? I just dropped a rook? Like, this guy, come on now. He's like 1400 in rapid. What's going on with that, dude? What's up with your ratings? It's a very sketchy account. Another tactic. Someone else said, how could you have a tactic every single move? It's not even possible, dude. Now my queen has no moves. I'm in Zugzwang. Man, the disgusting flagging is just out of control. Wow. How about resigning? Damn. There's 20 minutes left. Why is my time so low? Seriously. Someone in sound dropped a piece? What? It's impossible. That's impossible. How could he drop a piece? Why do I never have a square to move my pieces to here? It's crazy. Wait, what? You got a mate? Uber driver, let me guess. It's a draw. It's not the best position for my knight there. What just happened? What are you guys doing? Wait, there's still no square for my queen to go to, right? This is scary. Okay. He's 1700. Bogey knight, right? Another tactic. Damn. It's just unbelievable. It's just tactic after tactic. I hate that this guy plays every game like it's for time. What's up with DK guy? What happened? He played King F2? Pawn there? Wait, what? Alright. The time got out of control here. Out of control on a roll. He's even an endgame master. This is getting weirder and weirder by the minute. I'm getting pissed. I guess this is a draw. Tough endgame. It's over. I guess it's over. It's been over for a while, actually. over to the other side now with more miraculous tactics. Lulu didn't get the memo where I don't like people playing on forever. Alright. That's a tough game. 8 minutes up. I missed the tactic and I get mated in one. Okay, good game. Nice trick. Congratulations. Saw it too late. Ooh, I'm lucky to hold. There it is. Nice job. You're too fast. This is crazy. Look at the guy's ratings. 1497 in Rapid. 1770 Classical. It's crazy. Used no time for the entire game. I guess we're winning here. We should be. So I beat DK Guy, lost to Arsenal fan. Arsenal, you let me have incredible play. You should have been winning that early. And I was probably clearly better before I lost my control. Yeah, I'm going to get outplayed in this endgame. I am pissed about that game. And this is getting weirder and weirder again. Every time there's some bizarre tactics. God. How can you play chess like that? You can never get a check against him, but he has threats against you every move. It's very strange. How is that possible? To play the game like that? Against Chef Master. Like, you have threats constantly, but I never ever can have a threat or a check or anything. Like the entire game. That's just not right. This guy's turning into a grandmaster now, using no time the whole game. I am pissed. He's just too good to grind me down in a minor peace end game like a grandmaster. After not using any time the entire game. It's freaking weird. Here we go again. Magically mated. With no time left. This is a really brutal game too. This is a draw, of course. Tough game here the whole way. Still tense. The Chef Master now played Queen D3. The first surprising move I've seen the whole game. Very surprising he missed something. Yeah, Arsenal, I think you had me beat in the opening. I expected to lose that game rather quickly. This is ridiculous. How is this guy 2098 in correspondence, 1497 in rapid rating? Why am I even playing him? He doesn't even have established ratings. I don't understand. Why am I even playing this guy? Why have I played him so many games? I don't get it. You're supposed to have 100 rated games for me to even play you. I don't understand why I would even accept this challenge. It doesn't make sense. I just continue to see that I played him before, so I just always assume that it's okay. That's my problem. But you should have 100 games and be a sort of reliable account for me to accept the challenge. I'm getting time so I can actually think. And I think we're actually better now against Chef Master. We got control of the situation. This is a nasty position. However, I need to like dial up Kramnik and ask him how I should conduct this game. Because it looks really dicey, frankly. Still, with very little time left. Wait, there's a dangerous outside pawn. He is 2008 in Rapid, so I don't know about his bullet rating, but he's pretty good. It's been a brutal game. Not sure what I'm doing here. Bishop e4, possibly. Pinning myself would be a bad idea. So Morales goes into the ending. Should I go into the ending or try for more? Check. Check on e1. How's the endgame? He has to take with the bishop. It looks really bad for him. Actually, Chefmaster dropped a piece to rook c2. a4. I might be able to get a draw here. a4 is kind of a scary move. Uh-oh. We should be able to just barely draw the guy who's used no time for the entire game. This is bizarre. Alright. We've got no extra time here. Damn. I am not sure about this. Thanks, Mr. Slowhand. No, I mean, it was terrible. I don't know why I'm in such bad time pressure today. I should have done a right on the clock. And I got into vicious time pressure. Really shouldn't have happened. Don't quite understand it. How do I make progress here? Block his rook? There was one extra game, but that's not enough to make a huge difference. Without doing the Zen mode, I should have been faster today instead of slower. I was surprised by how bad time pressure I got in, and everybody was fast. You guys got too much time. It seems like you guys have too much time again. No one got in time pressure. Really bad. Mr. Slow, you had a bad opening, but you sort of came back a little bit. I mean, I should have won that. It got a little messy for a moment, actually. We should draw this. He's got the C file. I don't like that. We can block that too. Can't save that pawn. Morales is going to lose or not. It's a little tricky if I give up that diagonal. It's not that simple. It looks like I'm winning. Offer to draw. I'm going to check and see if there's any sort of something he feared here, because I thought I was struggling to hold this. King G8. Could I be better? Because his rook is penetrating with rook C2. Yeah, I think I'm lucky to hold the draw. Objectively. Morales is lost. The last chance was bishop g4, bishop c8. Last time you were, well, you had a really tense game last time. This is our last game, ironically. He has over 20 minutes left. But I can't accept players without established ratings from now on out. Nobody who doesn't have at least close to 100 games. Someone in sound, I don't understand. You just dropped a piece in that crazy position where you're constantly trying for complications, and you dropped a piece where I had like 3 seconds per move, and you're inducing all these complications. The game where I accepted what? The game you accepted the draw in? It looks like it was drawn. That's reassuring. We're gonna blockade. We got it. This I was winning earlier on. Clear pawn up for nothing. But he was able to play so fast, there was no way I could conceivably like beat him. There's no conceivable way for either side to win here, obviously. Total blockade. King takes f3, g2. King takes f3, g2 is a good way to lose for me. That's awkward. King f3, g2, king f2, king h2, and black wins. Now we can play for a draw. Only play for a draw. Alright. Crazy tough games. I don't know, man. I was in terrible time pressure the whole time. By case, do you know any public place to play chess here in Budapest? Well, you know, obviously now with COVID, it's kind of a problem. I just noticed this comment. Actually, it's funny. I live close to the city park called the Városliget. I don't know if you're from Hungary or not, but they renovated the city park. They put in some really nice new chess tables in the city park. But I mean, there's like nobody in the city park since it's like November. It's under construction, and I think in the Városmajor Park there are usually chess players. You have 100 rated games. Oh, I was wondering, like, because I never would have let you in the simul otherwise. But your rating became provisional, but it was like a number of games wasn't high enough or something. That's why it was weird. It still says the number of games. Anyway, guys, thanks for the simul. It was fun and stressful. I was stressing the whole time, getting in time pressure really early in the late, early middle game, early late middle game. 15 wins, 7 draws, 4 losses. I resigned like one game early because I thought I was suspicious of my opponent, but that turned out to be maybe paranoia. There might have been 1 or 2 paranoia resignations. But other than that, a lot of exciting games. Yeah, someone on sound. I mean, I know you enjoy the simos, but I don't think you should try to complicate to the point where you can't make normal moves and like drop pieces. You have to be a little more practical, I think, you know. I know the result probably isn't that important for you as it would be for some people. But it seemed like, you know, that position was active for you. There's no way you should ever lose. I was sort of happy to hold. Yeah, a lot of solid play, a lot of good games. Arsenal, you know, the people I expect good games from mostly did well. You guys are getting better. Did nobody left early, right? We're at least happy for that. Actually, Imre left really early. He abandoned after the opening. And Padi does that sometimes too. He left early. I guess he didn't like his position, but he played fast like it was a bullet game. So he had a couple early departures. Razvan left after 5 moves. That's not good. That's our 26th game. Anyway, guys, we're going to be back tomorrow morning. I'll see you for 11 o'clock Blitz. This was enough for me. Last week we were like way after 10. No long end games. I sort of missed that part, you know, having interesting end games at the end when I actually have time to think. Maybe my favorite part of the simul normally. I missed the whole Bob part. Thanks again to Mr. Slowhand. I had to just put Bob out of my mind because he showed up when I had 3 minutes left in all my games. Jim, WJ Lift, Mr. Slowhand, thank you for donations, guys. Helping me to continue to do this. I'll be back tomorrow morning with a Pond at 11 a.m. for Blitz and Rapid Chess. I'll see you guys. Good, I'm glad he was in a good mood. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye.